So this should be a really good matchup. Looking forward to this one. Let's go ahead and get it started. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Monthly Tetris, be careful singing Lady Gaga, rah, rah, etc. We don't want any copyright violations. Kanan watching Tetris with the 3, 2, 1 countdown bits. Thank you so much. And the Terabyte with 3, 2, 1 countdown bits as well. So thank you very much for that. Little Steffi with the 1 bit and the heart. Kanan watching Tetris saying, go dog, go. And Terabyte saying, so hype for dog, good dog. That's not nice. All right, Deck cheered with the 30 bits. Thank you so much. There's 30 bits. Really appreciate that. Awesome. Says, I'm poor, but go raw. There you go. All right, we are underway, dog, here at 82,000. And Rahmations at 57,000. Trying to uncover here. A lot of head shaking on Rahmations early in this one. But there we go. Long bar down for the Tetris. This is match number 3 of 7 overall matches that are taking place today. There's 4 in the round of 8, 2 in the semis, 1, of course, in the finals. All right, 153 for Rahmations, 176 for Dog. All right, there we go. That little L or J spin for Rahmations, trying to clean up that right side. And it's waiting on the bar. Both players are. And there's the bar. Tetris Rahmations. All right. Some tucking going on here. Both sides. Long bar down for each. 224 Rahmations, 230 for Dog. Rahmations a little bit ahead in the piece sequence. There we go. Nice J to fill in that left side for Rahmations. Getting Tetris ready. Spinning that T to get ready for the square. And long bar down for both. There we go. Dog flexing a little bit. Getting some of that water. I don't think it's a flex. I just think this is so slow to Dog that no problem taking a sip of water if you need it. All right, 362. And we can say, oh, it's really slow, but you know, I mean, there have not been a lot of games that have been like, oh, they're so close onto 18, they have identical paces, that kind of thing. No, there has definitely been, you know, difference in their scoring on level 18. And a lot of these matches have been close in the end, separated by just a few thousand points. So you can say, oh, at level 18 doesn't matter, but on the one hand, you know, all the levels have mattered. Now, maybe there's a little bit of RNG and you do a little bit stacking differently than your opponent. And maybe the RNG favors the way you have stacked and your opponent, no, not your opponent. So maybe that's a little random. Still, though, there's something we said for how do I stack when I have a lot more time to do it, right? Overthinking it, try not to overthink. Whether I go aggro, whether I take chances or not. So there's still something there. I don't think it's, to me. Now, next month, we are doing Faster Masters, which is level 19 starts. Just as a kind of a, you know, kind of a month that's a little bit easier to navigate into, you know, a little bit faster. But I don't think level 18 starts going away. I don't necessarily foresee that. It's, first of all, it's a very relatable level. Like, once you get to a certain level of proficiency, you can start to do level 18 and say, okay, here's what I would do here. So I think the audience loves it. And there is some strategy there. So for now, staying. 519 dog, 591 Rahmations. Is that just for masters? Yeah, that's going to be just for masters. All right, 6:15 transition for Rahmations, setting up for a Tetris immediately. Long bar column 9, getting it. 6:39. Long bar Tetris, dog 566. There's another one, Rahmations, working around a spire. Great long bar for the middle. And 592 for dog here on 19. Back by about 96,000 points. Right here, that's about 4 Tetrises. Yeah, it would be 100 lines of 19, 100 lines of 29 for Faster Masters next month. So instead of going 330 lines, you're going to go about 200 lines. And yes, it is a very patriotic level. But that is just temporary. That is just something to do for the month after this whole event, which, you know, I mean, we still want to have CTM, but also, you know, experiment a little, but also make it a little faster just for, so it's just to lighten the load. A little bit easier to deal with. 856 Rahmations, 754 for dog. Dog with some gaps in the stack. Long bar down for the Tetris, though. We're back by about 104,000 points. Yeah, and I think until, you know, everybody's just getting, you know, constant, you know, 680, 700, 740K transitions or whatever, you know, into 19, then there's something to be done on 18. I mean, look, you saw Sidnev in that game too. You know, early top out. So there's something there. There's a psychology plus, you know, making people go through multiple speed changes. I think there's something there. Max out here for Rahmations, A83, 955 for dog. 8 lines behind in the piece sequence. 1.1 Rahmations on 27. A little bit of an overhang, dealing with that. All right, a couple of tucks. Rahmations. All right, there we go. Another Tetris B86. Dog with the max out on 27. There's a Tetris down, A61, B86 for Rahmations. All right, Tetris C16 for Rahmations, A99 for dog. Rahmations into 29, now into 30. Dog's at the 1.1 into 29, B39. So dog back by about 120,000 points. Like three to four Tetrises difference. Rahmations with a spire, miss drop on the T. Can't get anything over. That's going to be a top out at C61. Very chase downable by dog. We've seen dog with these chase downs in the past. Sets up for a Tetris. C22 back by 40,000 points. So, you know, Tetris in a little bit. And now just within span of one Tetris, but no need to go for a Tetris. Can just single and double. Dog knows the strategy, knows the situation, and is just taking it bit by bit as risk-free Tetris as dog can play right now. We know it was C61. I mean, I said it out loud, but I forgot what it was. So So there you go. That's it. Dog's got it. When you get rid of the score, you're giving up the game. So all right. So dog is good. You get the heart or the dot or whatever it is. The dog is good. Dot achieved. The 1.3 has been achieved. Dog doing a little bit of mulling here. All right, get it underway. 3, 2, 1 Tetris. I can just say Tama. All right, thank you. Will do. Terabyte says, my son and I are watching together, both cheering for dog, go dog. Look at that. Bringing the families together. Or are you just like forcing your son to watch? Like, oh my God. Ugh. You know, dad/mom. Do I have to watch this? Yes, sit down. That's right. Forcing families together since 2017. All right, 68,000 for dog so far. Well, starting the game off with 4 Tetrises in a row. Sponsor Quest, Smooth Motion doing it. Dog watching Tetris with the 1,000 bits. Says, go dog watching with my entire kennel. And also dog a minute ago cheering 100 bits as well. So there's dog watching Tetris. There's canine watching Tetris. I honestly don't know if they're the same person. I don't know at this point. Maybe yes, no, maybe so. I don't know. Billy Mac makes this. Got the whole family watching, both daughters and my nephew. So now I got to be family friendly. You know how difficult this is for me, folks. All right, dog with a creative burn there. You know, CTM always the most difficult part of my week, really. Because, I don't know, sometimes I can get a little bit of a potty mouth. I mean, I'm not proud of it. I'm trying to do away with it, but, you know, it's difficult. So, you know, don't get into the habit, you know. More sponsor quests being done. Zella Zowie, thank you so much. Lil Steffi says, my father, my kids, and 1 grandson watching. My God, it's like, is that 4 generations? Wait a minute. My father, my kids, and that's 4 generations. What? Everyone gets started early in that family, I guess. 286 Rahmations, 283 dog. Well, it's great to have so many folks watching this, sharing this out with their families, friends, so forth. Suds, you should know better than to ask questions like that. Raybert says, oh yeah, well, I've got my uncle, my half-sister, my niece's friend, and my cat. So there you go. All right, let's find out who is with people and who's alone. In chat, type how many people are watching with you. Could be 1. Could be apparently someone's entire family. So go ahead and type in the chat the number of people that are watching with you right now in the same dwelling. 0. How many people have 0 people watching with them? That's right. So many loners. -1. Oh my God. What happened there? Someone called the police. -1. Ay, ay, ay. All right, we got a lot of loners here. People doing sponsor quests. Thank you, Akatsu. 447 Rahmations, 444 dog playing Tetris. Colin says, my wife, the twins, and me. Pet Lamb. The wife. Good wife. Watching Tetris with you. Someone watching with their cats. Oh, look at this. Gift subs. K9 watching Tetris. Gifting 8 tier 1 subscriptions to the classic Tetris Monthly community. You may not know this, but spoiler alert, you are part of a community. Oh my word. Try to avoid it my whole life. And now I'm part of one. And K9 watching Tetris has gifted 8 subs to that community just now. So thank you so much. Tommy Gorlami, Dave, Berto Dodo, Luby J, Or9, Sivan Duran, and Boon Boy Burnham. Congratulations. And thanks to K9 watching Tetris. 579, Rahmations going to take that long bar, place it into column 3. And get set up for the Tetris. There's the Tetris 604 into 19. 590 for dog 1. Line to go. We'll just take that line, not messing around, trying to get another Tetris and forcing things. Just going to take it. And so dog with a slight lead in score and back by about 5 lines. So dog with a better pace at the moment. Another Tetris down for dog, setting up for the delayed Vits. No problem. Let's see the bar. And there's the bar for the Tetris. Rahmations getting up a little bit spicy on the board. They're kind of worried about Rahmations' stack here. The square spire gets a long bar over for the Tetris. Rahmations clearly not pleased with that sequence, but making it work. Long bar left. There we go. Now a clean stack set up for a Tetris. There's one down for dog. 741. And now Rahmations waiting on the bar. There's the bar and the Tetris. So Rahmations back by, oh, I don't know, 50,000 or so. Going to get that Tetris 729. Zelazawi with the 1039 contribution. Thank you so much, Zelazawi. And Rahmations with a dirty Tetris right in the middle of the well. I mean, the middle of the board. Sorry, I'm a little distracted because I have to sneeze. And I just know it's going to come out at any moment. But now that I know it's going to come out, it's not going to come out. Because that's how sneezes work, right? All right, Rahmations getting up a little bit high again on the board. Taking some skims. A long bar, one piece too early. Gets another one, though, in short order. And Tetris, 828. So keeping it pretty close in score. But Rahmations, about a level ahead in lines at the moment. Humpy Heart says, lick the top of your mouth to prevent a sneeze. Yeah, but I want the sneeze to happen. I don't want to prevent it. I want to let nature take its course. I want that sneeze to happen. 912 dog, 922 Rahmations. All right, Rahmations trying. Okay, yeah, there we go. The S piece for the right side gets a Tetris down. 956 into a score lead. But again, dog back by about a level's worth of lines. So it's a lot closer. Well, it's just close. I mean, it's already close in score. And then even closer when you take into account the disparate line counts. Rahmations with the max out on 27. And dog looking to do the same thing right here. Is set up for it. Good adjustments and bang. Long bar down for dog for the Tetris. Another one, Rahmations A96. 5 lines to go till the level 29 transition. Long bar down, Tetris for dog. A55. Back by about 42,000 points. Again, the line difference, though. And we are cruising toward 29. There it is. B41 for Rahmations. Trying to bring this down. And now trying to get set up for the Tetris. Will get set up for the offset Tetris. Going to end up having to take that triple. And it's set up again. And dog is going to top out at B01. Like all of a sudden, I totally missed it. Just 3 lines into 29. And then dog's board fell apart. I'm sitting here looking at Rahmations figuring, Oh, Dog's going to be fine. All right, let's see Rahmations get out of this. And all of a sudden, Dog's out of that game. So with a top out, Rahmations is good and hangs on. Rahmations cannot believe it. And I did not say it immediately. So Rahmations didn't know. So sorry about that, Rahmations. You have tied it up. There you go. Oh, someone's saying one missed adjustment. And pieces were tough going into 29 for Dog. I guess just didn't quite match up to Dog's how Dog had configured his stack. So there you go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1 Tetris. All right. All 3 white pieces coming out first. That's of no significance, but it happened. Tama says, whose cuisine will reign supreme? Like Iron Chef? Iron Chef America. I'm sure they don't do that in Japan. All right, no burns so far for Rahmations. But now a couple of burn lines. That's all right. You're allowed. All right, long bar for each for a Tetris. We're just getting underway. You know, sometime this this software mute button is not going to work. And I think it's going to work. And I'll be like coughing or burping or whatever. And you'll all hear it. Like that time that, was it Dan or Pumpy or whoever, like left in, like, like I had muted the wrong thing. So on stream it was muted, but in the recording it was not muted, and so there was a giant burp in the middle of one of the YouTube videos. Ay ay ay. $209 Rahmations, 170 here for Dog. Dog back by about 60,000 points. That's a little under 3 Tetrises so far. Dog, of course, your 2-time CTWC World Champion, 2020 and 2021. The so-called online years. And really the toughest years. I mean, because that was, the year that was open up to the entire world, whether they could fly out to CTWC or not. I mean, you could play online, and you could stream it. Like if you could stream online and had the equipment, like you could play no matter where you were. It's really the 2 toughest years, and Dog emerged as the champion back to back. I mean, that's a crazy achievement. Of course, in 2020, defeating his own brother, Pixel Andy, to take the championship, and then the next year taking out Huffaluffagus, who went out in the round of 16, I believe, in this tournament. So there you go. Oh, wait a minute. Did I just say the thing that they made fun of me last stream for saying? So there you go. Yeah, I'm super self-conscious now. 341 Dog. Gonna get a Tetris. 381 now Rahmations after a Tetris. There is a classic Tetris Mount Rushmore. Who would be on it? Yeah, interesting. Obviously, Jonas. Joseph. I mean, it can't just be everybody who's ever won one, right? It's like, how influential were they? Obviously, Jonas. Legend. And, also just the strength of their accomplishment, right? Jonas, Joseph, Dog. And I think you got to put Thor on there. But there's only 4, so you can have Corian. I don't know. I mean, because Corian inspired Joseph and, also won this event, dominated this event for years. And it was the premier, still is the premier online event. That's a tough one. $426 Dog. Tetris Rahmations, 527, 459 Dog. And yes, then we'll have to put Nerd the Box on there. I mean, listen, you're trying to say Tetris Mount Rushmore, and then other people are kind of putting like Tetris Hall of Famers in the. There's a difference, right? Obviously, people who made huge contributions to be in the Hall of Fame doesn't mean they'd be on Mount Rushmore. And then, of course, people in Europe are like, what is Mount Rushmore? Why should I care about what that is? 572 Rahmations, 487 for Dog. Nothing, more productive than, what amounts to who should be in the such and such Hall of Fame. Always a great debate. And everybody always agrees. And it also always matters. 604 Rahmations. Looking for that J piece, but just going to, well, didn't need the J, I guess. Could just take the Z. Taking the skims. Getting the long bar down for the Tetris. 636. Dog with the bar. 571. All right. When are we making the Tetris Hall of Fame? Should we literally make a Tetris Hall of Fame in person that you can go and visit? All right, we'll have to. All right, Rahmations, not necessarily approving of that sequence, but figuring it out. All right, we'll make a Tetris Hall of Fame. Cannot triple, was that double? Or it would have been a double talk Rahmations for that long bar. Can't quite do it. So Dog kind of inching back here. Rahmations get a long bar in for a split double to clean up the stack a little bit. And Dog with a good clean board now in the lead, and it's close enough that this is a real lead, close in lines. And Rahmations really, that's a tough board to try to solve quickly. Because, you put some pieces down. Oh, and that misdrop of the S is not going to help at all either. But there we go. Long bar into column 8. We'll clean it up, get Tetris ready. And there we go. Long bar, Rahmations, 750. And 818 for Dog after a Tetris. Winning a game 3 when it's 1-1, so important. You only got to win 1. Your opponent's got to win 2. So it is a crucial, critical game to win. All right, long bar Tetris Rahmations, 847 back into the lead. Dog gonna take it back. Rahmations gonna take it back and forth. Super close. Just 10,000 points away. Same line count. Ryan the Lion says, Vandy, you considering going full time into CTM? Yeah, I know. I thought I might be forced to by the, let us say, the macroeconomic climate and maybe my personal microeconomic climate, but thankfully I did not have to. But I don't know. Always think about that. Some trade-offs you got to make. I mean, I could technically sort of do it because my lifestyle is so low. Like I'm kind of a minimalist, and anyway, I don't spend a lot of money. So 29 here for Rahmations with the max out. A41 Dog. And Dog with a good clean stack. Rahmations with a lot of work to do. Not sure what can be done here. And board breaking down. Rahmations going to top out A10. Dog is good here on level 30 and takes a critical game number 3. looking to advance into the semis. So let us go ahead and get it done. 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Yeah, Marfram, there's a ton of people that go into making this work. It is not a one-person operation. I mean, if I were really smart and knew how to do things, maybe, and could automate a lot of stuff, but it's just so I need people smarter than me around to do things I can't do. This is not like just being a regular Twitch streamer where, you know, I would imagine they have teams too, but they have mods and everything like that. So, but it's less dependent on like me just going on there, playing a game and having hot takes. There's a lot that goes into it. I mean, even CTWC can't really support those guys, right? Like they're not full-time in CTWC, and that's like the biggest, or has been the biggest tournament, you know, in this scene. So it's a tough thing. I mean, really, if I could just, you know, play a game and just have hot takes, like that would be the most cost-efficient thing for me to do. But I'm not good enough at games, and my takes are not hot enough. $139 dog, $161 Rahmations, but dog's gonna basically tie it up with that Tetris. You need Vandy hot take stream. I think that's the last thing that we need. I think that is the opposites of what we need. I think I do a pretty good job of not having like hot takes that matter on like topics people actually care about. So I try to, you know, no matter what you do, you're going to anger people on either side, you know. Well, not that there's two sides to anything. There's a million sides, but you know, you can't just sit there and have hot takes and just think about like its effect only on you. You're involved in other things. All right, 232 Rahmations, 200 for dog and a Tetris, 223. Oh, more Vandy ham radio streams like back in the day. Yeah, I mean, problem is with my ham radio, for those of you who don't care, but that's okay. You can just mute this part. But yeah, I mean, can't do ham radio right now in an apartment. I mean, I guess technically I could, but this is awkward. Speaking of awkward, Rahmations stack right now. Trying to kind of fight their way out of this one. Okay, we'll get the bar and the S. All right, there we go. That will uncover the right side. Dog's still behind, though, after that. And Rahmations Tetrising 311 through 66. Oh, just kind of scooted that long bar over almost all the way to the left at the last moment, Rahmations. So a little bit awkward, but as a roller, no problem getting a long bar over there. Do they have cloud-based ham radio? I mean, the whole internet is cloud-based ham radio, right? Point of ham radio is to, you know, use something that is not the internet, and it's just pure radio waves generated from your house to communicate with people all around the world. But they kind of do have cloud-based ham radio, actually. I mean, they do, but don't need to go into it on this stream. If you want to know, maybe someday I'll do another ham radio stream on my personal channel, which I haven't used my personal channel in a million years. $372 dog, 426 Rahmations. But thank you for your interest in my personal channel and various takes. All right, Rahmations with a couple of pieces here, kind of just throwing them down the right side and able to mop them up pretty darn quickly. 6464, thank you for the subscription saying radio. And also dog watching, I think I missed the 100 bits and you got this dog. Do ham radios work in hot tubs? I mean, you probably shouldn't. All right, Rahmations, middle of Rahmations stack, kind of an issue there, but all right, dirty triple. All right, gonna uncover the right side. Pretty nifty. Gets a long bar down for the Tetris. Still has the lead, 556. And just 2 lines apart, but with about a 57,000 point lead. Shinobi says, will ham radios work in hot tubs? The answer will shock you. Pretty good. 627 for Rahmations here on 19. So here, we'll try to get a sense of the pace because 139 at 651. So look at Dog's score when he gets to 139. All right, 565 for Dog. Another Tetris down, 589. So you can see just about 2 Tetrises off pace here. Or at least, as far as Dog's concerned. And then, all right, here we are. Rahmations, Tetrising, 735 on 21. Dog back by about 90,000 points right now and about 6 lines. Long bar down for both. All right, there's one for Dog. Rahmations getting up very high in columns 1 and 2. So when you do that, that's good, but you're running out of kind of places to stash pieces. And so you really need to have a good, flexible or, whatever well on the right side so you can just burn stuff down there. And Rahmations had it, so Rahmations, still in okay shape. And a little bit concerned here. Going to take that triple and a double, open up that well, gets a long bar down for the Tetris. 870 Rahmations on 24. Rahmations on 25, just about into 26. Into 26 now at 884. So yeah, try to remember that. Into 26 at 884 if you want to get a sense of the pace. Oh, not kind of a panic flip there from Dog's. Going to have to recover from that. All right, bringing it down. I think Dog probably back down to some measure of safety, though, you never want to curse anything here. Rahmations motoring along, 965 on 27. And Dog with cleanup to do here on 26. No jokes about dogs and cleaning up and all that. Those are all been done. It's not 2019 anymore. Like the PetSmart, the aisles at PetSmart. Rahmations into 29, B10, the 1.1. Dog still kind of fighting down here and back by about 150,000 points. Rahmations trying to open up and does open up for the Tetris. Dog into 29 at 909. Rahmations trying to force this decider, has a good decisive lead here by, 200 and about 200,000 points now. But again, Dog behind in the piece sequence. Tetris for Dog, 998. So Dog has lines in hand. Dog watching Tetris, thanks for the 1,000 bits. Says go Dog. So Dog now back by about 140. Rahmations board is climbing and climbing. Able to bring it down a little bit. And okay, starting to bring this down. Looks like it'll be back down to a safe place. Dog's board now climbing. Dog can't get that long bar over to the right. Dog is going to top out at A47. Rahmations is good. And Rahmations will force a decider. And there it is. No, not backwards. This is not a backwards decider. This is the frontward decider. There you go. Nope. Yep. There you go. Enjoy that decider right there. 2 games apiece, 1 game to determine it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. K9 watching Tetris with the 3, 2, 1 bits, and Colin with the 6 countdown bits. Fargons, if I didn't thank you for the Prime sub, then I'm doing that right now. Good time to remind you that the Prime sub exists. If you are an Amazon Prime member, that means you're also a Twitch Prime member, right? Aren't you? Is that how that works? I don't know. Either way, you get a free, or at least a no additional charge, monthly subscription to whatever channel you want on Twitch. You can spread it around. You can do the same thing, but you got to opt in every single month. You got to do it every single month. So if you want to give it to this stream, another stream, whatever, just don't let it lapse here. Rahmations in a little bit of problem early on. I'm sitting here talking about Prime subs. Rahmations in danger. All right, looks like we're out of danger now, but very sketchy to be in that kind of danger early on. That is not what you want, but it's okay. Dog watching Tetris with the 1,000 bits. Thank you so much, Dog watching. And speaking of dog watching the other stream here at 100,000 points. There's a Tetris 123, Rahmations 86. All right, Rahmations set up on the left side with a long bar channel. That'll burn 1 line. We'll see what Rahmations going to do from here. Yeah, just trying to bring this down. No need to get in a, kind of unfamiliar, kind of board configuration this early. Just bring it down and live to fight another day. And there is the dirty Tetris, Rahmations 144. Dog at 181 and set up. There's long bar, bang Tetris, dog. Yeah, those Twitch Prime subs are use it or lose it, and they do not automatically renew. So you got to do it every single month. Don't have to do it here, but do it somewhere. All right, line spin for Rahmations. There is the, that's it. That's the game. No, it is not the game. But we love our line spins, and they're fantastic. 240 for Rahmations, 276 for Dog. Oh, Rahmations gonna miss the line spin. Aye. The line spin giveth, the line spin taketh away. All right, 247 Rahmations, 322 Dog. Rahmations has a gap in the middle of the stack. That'll just be a triple. And setting up one row off the bottom. I always have trouble saying one row, row. All right, Rahmations set up. I'm trying to keep that well open. And it is open, and it accepts a long bar into it for a Tetris. 303 Rahmations, 374 for Dog. Rahmations board a little dependent here, but kind of firing those Z's in the middle of the stack, and this is not a very accommodating board at all. But getting it figured out. Dog 422, so up by almost 90,000 points. Rahmations just going to take that triple, and we should be back down to safety now. So this little excursion, I was like, oh, okay, I'll just go get myself a quick one row off the bottom Tetris. That's how it turned out. Now back by about 85,000 points. There's a Tetris. Into 19 at 392. And Dog ahead in score and back by 12 lines in the sequence. All right. Kind of piling some interesting RNG on top of Dog at the moment. Just 3 lines until 19. Rahmations has sorted it out and has a good stack. Ready to Tetris. Dog gonna transition with a bunch of junk on top of the kind of right side well. He's trying to get started. 507 Dog. And back by, 18 lines at that moment anyway. All right, Dog set up again here. Long bar Tetris, 558. There's one for Rahmations, 556. 19 lines ahead, Rahmations. On level 22. All right, there's Dog into level 21 at 611. All right, Tetris, Rahmations, Tetris, Dog. Dog still in the score lead, although right up until that moment when I said it. Another Tetris, Dog. So they're ping-ponging the score lead back and forth. But again, there's that pace issue where Rahmations is so far ahead in lines. So, Rahmations could, top out like right at the end, and Dog would still have like 20 lines to chase down. All right, a little bit of I'm not sure if that was like a little kind of a setup there or a misdrop from Rahmations, but either way. Oh, no, that long bar definitely a misdrop. Don't want to put it there. Gets a long bar over. 811 Rahmations, 805 Dog. Back by 20, well, yeah, almost 20 lines. And simul Tetris. Literally the same frame. Tetris down for Dog, 869, 857 Rahmations. And this is it. This is a decider. The winner continues. The loser does not. It's very harsh to call them a loser, but technically they lost the... Not a global term. It's just they lost the game. If you can say winner, you can say loser. I think that's okay. All right, Rahmations into 29 at 937. Stack a little bit higher maybe than optimal. Trying to bring this down. That L to the right side did not get over. That has to be dealt with. And can't get the bar over to the right. Rahmations going to top out. And Dog is into the semifinals. GG's Rahmations, going toe-to-toe with a two-time world champ. And, one of the greats. And you did great. A great run. You made it into the top 8. And it was great to have you here. So GG's. But for now, it's going to be your good friend, Dog, playing Tetris. There you go. Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.